So it's 3:30. We didn't have an after-school meeting. I'm just literally sitting here eating cookies on my phone, wasting my time because we're supposed to get 10 inches of snow tomorrow, so I have zero motivation. Because obviously we're not going to have school again. Snow day number 7. And then Tuesday, Wednesday is also supposed to be snowing. So it could be snow day 7, snow day 8, snow day 9. Like, we're going to be in school till July at this rate. We still haven't made it to the 100th day of school. Today was 94, I think. So we still have 6 more days till I can wear my fantastic 100-day outfit. And at one point, I was like concerned I wouldn't get it shipped in time because it was taking its sweet time because it wasn't on Prime for Amazon. It was just regular shipping. But obviously that's not a concern now because it's been a million years since we've even had consecutive days of school. I can't remember the last time we had 5 days in a row, like December maybe? I don't know. It's been forever.
It's 10 o'clock this morning. It's supposed to snow all day. We're supposed to get around 10 inches. And hey, we have 18 inches so far. And it's funny, if you look at my parents' picnic table over here, I'm gonna make my way over here. The snow is way past my knee. Look at the table. Even the table here. Bam, 18 inches. So yeah, obviously we have a snow day again today. Snow day number 7. I don't really know what to do with my life. Pretty much everyone is home. Like, Walmart called and wanted me to come in, and I was like, no, nothing's plowed. I think they assumed I was at my boyfriend's, which is way closer. But, like, my mom has radiation every day, and she could barely make it out of the driveway. Nothing is plowed. My friend, I was in her wedding. Her husband took his army truck to work. There's sections of the roads where they've just said, like, if you go in the ditch, we'll send a police car to pick you up, but we won't tow your car until this is over. So, yeah, conditions are pretty bad. Level 3 toastiness, aka minutes. And just like that, dinner is served. Ta-da!
The next day.
Elbows up, waiting for you, sir. Elbows up, tap with me. Or ornament. Spell it. Spell it, please. Focus. Spell it. Here's a hint. It's a compound word. A compound word. The word is shortstop. What's a shortstop? In baseball, what is a shortstop? Okay, so right here is second base. Around here is third base. Shortstop is right in the middle. So when you hit a ball, like a line drive, it's usually coming to the shortstop, who's in between the second and the third base. Third base. Shortstop, write it. Let's tap short out first. Elbows up. Tap with me. Shh. Or t. Short. Write short real quick. Short. Well, there's an arc control vowel. Mark over your arc control vowel. Short. Is that how you make a T on those boards? Yep. Go to the dotted line. Make your cross. Short. Now we're gonna do stop. Tap with me. Wait. Stop. It's a compound word, so it's together. Squeeze it in. No spaces. Now, when we are scooping, short stop. When it's a compound word, we don't follow the rule that A and R, like R controlled vowels, we don't follow the rule that we have the syllable after the R. If it's a compound word, it's after the first word. Short and stop. Okay. Is the answer. Yep.
So we need tools.
So, what about this word makes it a trick word? Which parts of the word don't make sense? SW, yep, because it'd be answer. No, that's not right. World. Give me an example.
Like I am Lego.
Okay, you have Lego World. Now,
Xbox.
We see that beautiful R-controlled vowel, so it should be or old world. That doesn't sound right. World. The O and the R and the L are just doing weird, tricky things. World. Remember it. Okay, miss? Everything is different. Everybody is different. Everybody will have different Valentine's Day things. Write it.
Do much harder.
Write it before the 3rd and 4th graders get in here. Did the storm do much hard? Make sure you have a D, not a V. And we're writing a sentence. What do you need at the beginning of a sentence? Anybody?
Dad.
What do you need at the beginning of a sentence? Capital letter, please. This is a B. You need a D.
My 3rd day in a row eating grilled cheese. But look how healthy my lunch looks.
Guess what time it is? Number families. How many?
4.
Decided I was going to hang some lights up. Made a mess. Got about that far and decided I wasn't sure if I was going to keep going with the number line or keep going this way with the wood. And I really haven't decided yet. And it's 4 o'clock now, so I should probably make a decision and get out of here, but here I am, sitting, about to eat a Harry Potter chocolate frog, because yes, I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed that I collect the cards, and I even keep the wrapper, because I think it's so pretty. Rowena Ravenclaw. Now I know in the movies, like, the card is in the actual chocolate, but seriously, having your own mallet is totally necessary as a teacher. This wall behind me by the windows has nothing. So next Christmas when they're 50% off, I'll have to either get white or purple, or if I don't feel like waiting, usually on Halloween they have colors too. But I can survive, especially because I think my room is getting painted this summer anyway, so depending on what wall they do, then I take it down anyways, So it's 5 o'clock now, and I thought, I should probably update you guys on my day, because that's usual in my norm. After school, I was hanging up lights, almost falling off ladders, the usual for my life. Today was, pretty good day. We had new intervention groups. I had a couple new students to my group, and some were happy they were with me, and some were kind of disgruntled because they didn't want to be in my group, because one of my groups, the boys are always like, this is for the people that are the dumb readers. This is for the boys and girls who need to practice our reading so we can get faster at it, and just, stuff like that. And then the afternoon, the usual recess, going wild, kids pushing, like we have all this snow, so they're on the snow hills and they're pushing and they're fighting and playing King of the Mountain, and kids are getting hurt and bloody noses. One of my kids scratched another one of my kids, like really hard on the arm, and they were bleeding. And then in the hallway this afternoon after foundations, just a nice altercation, and of course it was right outside the 5th grade room, and the 5th graders are doing workplaces, so they're just like sprawled around the room working in pairs, and the kid is like kicking and hitting at me, and one of the 5th graders like next to the door was like, Miss Shear's getting beat up. I was like, oh, no, did not need that. It was interesting though, because the kid had me by like the watch and was like pulling like that, and usually he's not like that, so
kind of a weird day, but this entire week, this entire month has just been crazy with all these snow days, and then tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so kids are going to be running wild with sugar. We haven't had tutoring in like a month, and so tomorrow we're finally going to have tutoring unless like a random snowstorm hits, but no, we're having school. We're having Valentine's Day, we're having tutoring, and the kids are going to be all sugared up, running wild and crazy and all that fun. And then Friday, we have an early release day, so it's like the entire week is just all sorts of craziness, and maybe next week will be some sort of normalcy. I don't really know. But I need to type up a schedule for my para, because my para is going to be gone on Monday, and I have one that I gave her when she first started with me, and she still had it, and it's all like crumpled up and stuff, but obviously some of the stuff has changed, and the kids changed, so I was like, she asked me if I would do it, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Even though, like, I don't really know exactly what her routines are, but I'm a sub-plan writing pro. I can do it. And then I need to finish some of my intervention logs. If you're in an intensive intervention, you need to be logging like the attendance of the student to make sure that they're receiving the intervention to fidelity and they're not like missing 20 days because they were sick or missed the bus or something. And I've kind of been slacking on those because usually when it's a normal week and we're doing our intervention groups like all day long, like when we're doing our 2 intervention groups that we call climb, so like K1, 2 together and then 3, 4, 5 together, I just do like, I have my binder with me and I do it, and then for my math group I just like leave it on my table so I remember to do it for my math group later. Well, I haven't done my math group in like 2 weeks, so now I have to look back on their attendance logs to make sure that they were here because I was slacking. And then I usually just have giant messes everywhere. On the plus side for me, if you notice, I finally put my Christmas tree away. Only took me 2 months. So yeah, just gonna type away, finish up a couple emails, and then get out of here. Not by 5, but pretty soon. So I'm the kind of person that when I'm in my classroom, I just hate having my shoes on when like kids aren't here or for tutoring because that's not like serious business. So I wear moccasins. So usually when I'm wearing my moccasins, I'm also really hot because most of the time I'm really hot. And so I will do this to remember that 1, I've opened the window, and 2, I'm not wearing moccasins because in the summer, like I've been known to like walk to my car and I get all the way to the car and I realize I'm wearing the wrong shoes, which then I change. But like in this weather, like you walk outside and it's obvious like, oh no, I'm not wearing actual shoes, it's freezing. So what I do is I put my shoes right next to the window that's open, so then I don't forget that I have the window open, because I've done that before, and then the janitor in the morning comes in that empties the garbage and yells at me because it's like -20 outside or something ridiculous and I've left the window open. That's happened. Or it rains in the classroom and my computer is right here and the heater is right here, so then it stinks like horribly for a while. Or nobody notices, but then I come in the room in the morning and I realize I've left the window open because it's so cold, but like the janitor either didn't come in or didn't notice. But I want to show you just how deep the snow is out here. So here's my plant. I'm always forgetting to water. Like, look how even the snow is with the window. Like, it's so deep. The icicles outside my school are so big. We had to have the janitor go and knock down some of the icicles in front of the first grade room because they were like climbing on the counters to like look at it, because there's like a decorative wrap on the bottom part of the window because we have a student who like is just fascinated by the window, so we have that blocked off. But they can see the top of the window still, and so they can see these icicles and they just wanted to see how big they are and like, hello, we're doing math here, guys. It's actually only like 20 degrees, but stuff is like melting because the sun is so hot, which is grand and all, but now the parking lot is just like a gross, slushy, muddy mess, and I really enjoy these shoes, so that kind of makes me sad. I'm going to a Mexican place with my boyfriend tonight for dinner, and I'm looking forward to that, and I have a coupon for buy 1 full-size meal and get the 2nd free, so hey, yay! Happy Valentine's Day. Look at this snow pile. And then like our recycling right there. Imagine being a garbage man. It's gonna be pretty rough weather trying to maneuver all your garbage receptacles when there's snow everywhere. Oh, it's a balloon bus. That's cool.
No, it's from Fortnite.
Oh, I wouldn't know that. What a surprise.
It's cool.
That's supposed to be the bottom.
Did you make the marshmallow? Why did I do that?
So normally at this time I have a student, we're doing math, one-on-one, doing Connecting Math Concepts, the Connecting Math Concepts Orange. But he's gone today and his sister is too, which is crazy because it's Valentine's Day. Why would you want to miss school on Valentine's Day? And my principal just popped in and did an unannounced observation, and it was on the LLI book, The Second Bookshop Mystery, which features Mr. Finnegan, who died in his chair, and it doesn't explicitly say like natural causes, like the mystery, like there's a weird noise in the bookshop, and so the kids are led to believe that he was murdered. And so one of my kids is going off about the murderer and blood, and there's no blood, where's the blood from the murderer and the knives? I'm like, oh gosh. And there's my principal just like It's for sure gonna be an interesting afternoon. Like the headband. So our lunch choices today were crispy chicken wrap or cheese sticks, and I ended up going with cheese stick because the crispy chicken wrap I just really wasn't in the mood for. Now normally just 2 cheese sticks and some fruit would make me like starving by the afternoon, but it's Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna be popping into literally every classroom's party and taking some goodies. I'll survive. We are at the point here that we might as well condemn my desk because it's a hot disaster. We haven't had tutoring for like a month because of all the snow, so it was crazy just getting back into that routine, and the kids were just wild because it's Valentine's Day and they were all sugared up and, you know, extremely loud, extremely happy, extremely hyper, and not really in the mood to be doing math and reading, but hey, we got through it. And now it's only 4:30. Normally I'm still here for another half hour getting my life together, but tomorrow's a half day, so we have the rest of the afternoon to be doing work and finishing our budget. But also it's like snowing pretty hard right now, so I'm just gonna go home and probably get McDonald's because I really want a Coke. Oh snow, how I didn't miss you, hurting my eyeballs when I walk. So today we learned how they're going to deal with all of our snow day plans, and basically starting next week we're all gonna start 5 minutes earlier, so like kids get on the bus 5 minutes earlier. Nasty puddle, ew. So kids get on the bus 5 minutes earlier, and then school at the end of the day for us elementary wise will end 5 minutes later as well, but at the middle and the high school they won't need to do that because they already have enough time or something like that. I don't know. 10 minutes a day extra is going to magically get us over our like 5 too many snow days like for student time, but then like staff time we still have to come after the students are gone to like deal with like classroom tasks and such, which is kind of nice that they're really not adding any more days for our schedule, except for the last day of school was supposed to be a half day and they're just making it a full day, and then one of our in-service days that was supposed to be like a teacher development day is going to be like a full day with students. But it's not like we're adding an extra week of school, which a lot of us thought, because if you have 4 days to make up, they could just add 4 more days and we'd be another week later in June. Like I think our last day is like June 7th or something, so we'd be going to school till like June 13th. No, don't want that. And I mean, it's February right now. It snows all the time, and March is when we're usually getting dumped on a lot, so hopefully we don't have any more snow. But let's be honest, it's Wisconsin, it snows all the time. It's kind of sad. So cross your fingers that it doesn't snow, because I really don't want to go any later into June, even though I don't mind June because I have lots of cute outfits I can wear. I really don't want to be going to school with no air conditioning when it's like 90 degrees out, because that's horrible. It's my favorite time of the year, man. It's 6:30 a.m. I'm at Walmart the day after Valentine's Day. So nothing too crazy because I know Easter is coming. Now I am headed to the socks. Usually nobody moves the socks until midway through the day, because I'm like literally the only person that's like, oh, it has a Valentine's Day sticker on it. Maybe it should go with the Valentine's Day stuff. And nobody does it. So there is a pair of socks with unicorns on it. And look at there, nobody moved them. Yes, there they are. I really wanted these, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna wait till it's 50% off and I will get them, so I will get them. Crazy how you're only inside for like 20 minutes and my car's already freezing.
So it's 6:46 right now. Normally I leave my house at about 7 to get to school, and I get there with about 10 minutes of extra time, so I'm gonna go to Dunkin' right now. And even if I don't have as much time as normal when I get to school, today we're having an early release for professional development, which is weird because we have all these snow days to make up, but whatever. So that means the entire afternoon is mine, so I have plenty of time to drink my coffee. And that means that our day is shortened enough that 2 of my intervention groups don't meet. So during that time, I should probably start some Woodcock Johnson testing with another student whose evaluation is coming up. I don't know. It kind of just depends on the other teachers' schedules and what my kids are doing at that time. But most of the time, they don't know their schedules like yesterday, and I just have to find out today and kind of like piece together what I think my day is going to look like. So I'm going to go to Dunkin'. See you there. I don't think I've ever been here with a line before. Early release days are crazy in my life because I don't actually get a lunch period, so I just eat while kids are in here. Okay, it's 1:30. Students have been gone for about an hour and a half, and literally the only thing I've done is I've eaten way too much stuff. We got food from the local bar, and I got waffle fries, besides the school lunch I was eating. And then I got popcorn too from 4th grade, who was having their end of the month party, even though it's not the end of the month, it's from January. And I did my curriculum. I thought about doing my designated and accommodations for the Wisconsin state testing, which is the forward, but it wouldn't let me type in it, so that's a problem. And then I need to fix a Woodcock Johnson write-up. I need to finish the sub plans for my Paras sub on Monday because I started it and then didn't finish it all. This desk needs to be cleaned. And then I have 4 overdue library books from our library here that are guided reading books I was using, and who knows where I put them. Like, I have so many places where I think it's great and I'll put them there so I don't forget, and I'll forget them. So that's what I'm up to. I'm sure there's more things I need to be finishing, but I don't work till 5:15, so I'll probably be here till like 4:30, and then I'll go find something to eat. But I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner because I had McDonald's yesterday, so depending on the amount of stuff I actually eat and finish, maybe I won't actually need to go grab dinner, and I'll just get something small at Walmart later tonight when I've got the munchies. Someone asked me on my desk cleaning video, desk organization video, like how my desk is, if it's still organized. Let me show you. Valentine's Day was not good for me. Yeah. And then just like, you know, random things everywhere. Still semi-organized, but not as perfect as it used to be. Maybe if I have time today, I'll spruce it up. But, I mean, what do you do about piles of candy that you're eventually gonna eat? So it's gotta be in close contact to me. Also, something I do is if I find something on my desk that needs to go elsewhere, but I don't feel like getting up, like right now I don't feel like getting up and doing anything, I just want to sit at my desk and do my work, I put it on the floor next to my stop sign. So then whenever I do happen to get up, I can take it and put it where it actually goes. Okay, y'all, 4:30 now, off to Walmart I go. I don't need to stop to eat because I didn't finish my Uncrustable from lunch. I still have half a bag of popcorn left. Plus, because I work a 5 hours and 45 minute, my bag is falling off. Because I work a 5 hour and 45 minute shift at Walmart, you don't like particularly need to take a lunch, but on days like today where I decide to not get McDonald's beforehand, then I can get a lunch if I want to. It just depends if I want that like extra half hour of pay, or let's be honest, turns into like 45 or an hour because I'm either engrossed in Facebook or looking at something or reading a book or, you know, just being distracted like usual. But yeah, off to Walmart I go. I wonder how much Valentine's Day stuff is left. It really sells fast. It's quite amazing how fast 50% off stuff sells. I really, really wish that I was done at 10 and not 11 all these days, because 10 o'clock rolls around and I'm just like absolutely exhausted. And I thought that I had tomorrow off, and then I looked at my schedule and oh, I work 10 to 10 tomorrow and 10 to 10 on Sunday. I really just want to like stay home and read a book and like be an absolute sloth on the couch, and looks like that's not happening. So I can't decide if my manager is going to be happy that I got everything done. Like, this wall looks nice,
but then everything over here is like empty because we don't have the product yet. And I've set the mods like this so people know what goes on the rack, but we don't have the stuff yet. So hopefully he's happy and not just like angry that it's so empty because it's so bare over here. By the way, it's Sunday now. Yesterday I was doing a lot in purses, so I really couldn't do a lot over here in swimwear, but that's okay. So it's been pretty cold in Wisconsin so far, and I haven't worn a pair of gloves in like probably over a week, and my hands are like so disgustingly dry. Like you can like see scales on them. But I have like 5 pairs of gloves and I have no idea where they are. So I'm really regretting those decisions. And I thought about buying another pair today, but then I was like, man, we already got some suits out. It'll be summer soon. Maybe in like a month. But it's Sunday night, it's like 10 o'clock. And I have school tomorrow. So I'm gonna end this vlog here and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.